Welcome to Lingua Latina Tutorials with Mr. K. This is Chapter 34, Lesson 2, Exercises. Here we see in the margin we have practice with the verb noskora novisse, which means to know, and then odisse, which means to hate, and memenisse, which means to remember. And we need special practice with this because to know usually has a perfect form, and its perfect form has a present meaning. So novisse, which would mean to have known, is the opposite of to not know. So novisse means to know, not to have known. Novi, which should mean I have known, actually means I know. So it's the opposite of I don't know. And noveram, which should mean I had known, actually means I used to know. So it's the imperfect. So it's the opposite of ignorabam. I used to not know, or I was not knowing. Odisse, to have hated, is actually translated as to hate, present tense. I hated, odi, is translated as I hate. So it's the opposite of amo, I love. And odaram means I used to hate, not I had hated. And memenisse, this form is showing you that the deponent form, the opposite deponent. So to memenisse, which means to have remembered, is the opposite of to have forgotten, the deponent. I remembered, opposite of I forgot, oblito sum. And I had remembered, the opposite of I had forgotten, oblitus eram. So let's practice this. So we have sira nescio quomodo medus feminam romanum noscra poturit, tantum scio eum feminam romanum plank. I don't know how Medus was able to get to know a Roman woman. I only know that he knew a Roman woman. Or I only know that he knows, it's present tense, that he knows. And so we want the perfect infinitive here, even though it is present. So we're not going to use noskara, we're going to use novisse. Okay, try the rest of those. Whenever you'd have a present tense verb form for noe, you're going to use the perfect instead. Let's do exercise 5. Here we have vocab exercise. So Julius, qui artis blank studiosus est, blank carmenis ovidii blank recitat. So Julius, who is studious of, or a lover of, the poetic art. Remember from our story, the poeticus aum, the adjective. So we're going to match it with artis, poeticae, because ars artis is feminine. And then we have he recites the beginning of a poem of Ovid, and so we want the beginning here, which is principium. And with joy, freely, is libenter. Okay, go ahead and try the rest of those vocab exercises, and let's try exercise number 6. Question and answer. Quare Ovidius in circum venerat? Why had Ovid come into the Circus Maximus? Well, he hadn't come to watch the horses, right? So Ovidius in circum venerat ut amicam suam spectaret, so they could watch his girlfriend, et locuretur cum ea, and to speak with her. Ovidius in circum venerat ut cum amica sua locuretur. Since we have a past tense verb here, we have the imperfect subjunctive afterward, after the ut clause. He came in order to, and then you want an imperfect subjunctive. Cur equus non spectabat? Why wasn't he watching the horses? Well, equus non spectabat quia amicam suam spectabat, because he was watching his girlfriend. Quia amicam suam spectaram alebat, because he preferred to watch his girlfriend. Okay, go ahead and try the rest of those exercises, and when you're done, let's head back to lesson 3.